Andy, maybe you could speak a little bit to just kind of some best practices that you've learned over the years through your own experience, through other franchise owners' experience when it comes to, recruiting designers and installers. Maybe talk a little bit about kind of where, not only yourself, but other franchisees have had success finding great designers and installers, because I think there is, some strategy that can be used to find people that are going to be better suited for these roles. And to your point earlier about designers, I think you can really kind of strategically recruit people that are going to be more likely to what we call self-generate sales, which is what Andy was explaining earlier. So what best practices would you share in terms of recruiting?
Yeah, so when you're recruiting for, really whether it's designers or installers, you really want to make sure that, everybody in your sphere and the people you come in contact with know that you've got a business and you're looking for this type of employee, whether it's a designer or an installer. A designer doesn't necessarily have to have design experience. They don't necessarily have to have sales experience. Certainly some of our best have never had any. A good designer is just really somebody that can listen and make friends quickly and adapt to the type of personality they're dealing with in the home. So there's lots of different avenues. I mean, the easy avenue is Craigslist. You put a $25 ad on Craigslist and solicit there. But then there's, tons of other places. There's National Kitchen and Bath Organization. There's NAPO, which is National Association of Professional Organizers. Previous clients are also good designers, because who better than to sort of give a testimony than someone who has the product in their home, knows what they like, knows, how it improved their life. So clients are always good. Even going to clients and saying, hey, we're hiring. Do you happen to know anybody who's looking for, a side gig, side hustle, so to speak, for, 8 to 15 hours a week, good pay? Do you know anybody like that? For installers are probably a little more traditional ways to recruit. Again, Craigslist is good. There's a website called Thumbtack. That's where I got one of my last ones. And I just put it out there for someone to do cabinet work. And then I think also under handyman, and I gave a brief description. And I said, this is we're looking for somebody that's self-employed that can add this on. And literally, I had 4 people respond within the first 12 hours. And the first guy, I kept kind of feeding him information, and he was interested, and I just kept setting the hook and reeling him in, so to speak. And, little by little, he was just calling me every day, saying, hey, when can you come to Charlotte? When can we interview? We really want to do this. And he's been a great find for us, really, really good with clients, good on customer service, good with cabinets, handyman. The Better Business Bureau was also a good place, because Better Business Bureau has people who are concerned about their reputation, concerned about their business. So if you just go to the Better Business Bureau and search for handymen in your area, the handymen are always good, because they can generate business from our clients. As a general rule, we don't mind if, when they're done with their ShelfGenie portion, if they leave a flyer or a card and say, hey, my name's Tobias, and I also do this type of work if you happen to need somebody. And that's really good for the homeowner as well, because most people need a handyman of some sort that they can trust. So if our installer's been in there and they like him and they trust him, if they happen to need something, then they'll be there as a resource for our clients. So those are probably the things that are sort of the quick and easy. We've also had people that recruit through Uber or Lyft. Those people are the type of people that are usually doing something on the side, sort of a side hustle, so to speak, where we recruit through them. We've paid people to recruit, even through corporate markets. We've paid $1,500 for people. So if some of our designers or even clients know somebody that may be interested, if they send them to us and we bring them on, and I'll just use a designer, so to speak. A designer, generally, we would pay a $500 referral fee after the designer has been through ShelfGenie University and completed 5 practice appointments. And then when they've run 10 appointments, we'll pay another $500. And all this really funds itself, so it's not really like you're coming out of pocket for this, because if a designer runs 10 appointments for you, you should have generated a couple of sales from that. If you haven't, then I'm not going to give them another 10 until they can either go back and close some of the first 10 or self-generate. But if they get to the second 10, we'll give them an additional 500. So we're paying up to $1,500 for a good designer. And for installers, we pay the same thing, $1,500, $500 when they complete our installer training here in Atlanta, and then another $500 after they've done, I believe, 10 installs, and then another $500 once they've done another 10 after that. So those installs that they're doing, that's guaranteed income for you, because those are sales that have happened. So you're just really sort of self-funding that recruiting fund. So those are just some of the things that we've tried and done over time.